Hi, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining me. I am in a hotel room. Made it to New Orleans this morning. I went to my office, worked there all day. It's been a long day. I got up this morning at 4 o'clock and I am so tired. But I know that I cannot go to sleep yet because it is only 5:30. And if I do go to sleep, I will wake up at like 2 o'clock in the morning and not be able to go back to sleep. So I'm going to do my live. I'm going to show you this new cutout. This is a little snowball. I know it doesn't look like a snowball, but I'm going to show you a snowball. And then I'm going to stay up a little bit and I'm going to watch TV and pass out at a normal time. Those are my only goals today. So we'll see if I can do it. Okay. I set up the keyword. It's the word snowball. You can comment it right here in the comments. And hey, Tammy, how are you? Welcome. Thanks for joining me. I love you all. Appreciate you. Okay, so I told you I got new paint, right? This is linen from Folk Art, and this is called a drift. Okay, so we're gonna use both of those. I have some markers out. I did bring some little makeup sponges, so we're gonna use a drift, and hopefully it's white enough for our snowman. Ooh, it's not very white, but maybe we can make it work. I also didn't bring my dryer. Y'all, I don't know what I was doing. I was trying to put everything together last night and it was a little chaotic. I was very worried that I was not going to go to bed early enough. And so, of course, I put it all off until the very last minute because why would I do anything ahead of time? I don't know. So yeah, I screwed up. I did bring the supplies I think that I needed. I did only bring one piece of cardboard though, so I'm like, I have my paint on half of the sheet and my tape pieces on the other. Luckily, I only have small cutouts that I brought with me, so I think this will work for the duration of my stay. I did set up I am in New Orleans right now. I got here early this morning. I did set up a coupon code on my Facebook. So, I mean, on my Etsy. So if you shop with me while I'm out of town right now, while I'm on my trip until Thursday, everything on my Etsy is 25% off. Okay. There's no minimum or anything like that. So go and shop. Including this cutout, you can get it at a discount, okay? But every single thing on my page is on sale right now on my Etsy. Just for you, for watching and hanging out with me. Hey, Kathy, while I'm out of town. Hi, Tracy, how are you? Hey, Marie. Hey, Lynn, how are you? Hi, Sam. All right, I'm going to try and keep up with the comments. Y'all, I'm like, my brain is about had it today, okay? Like I said, I got up at 4 o'clock this morning. I did shower this morning. I did not shower last night. I was thinking I could shower last night and blow dry my hair and then go to sleep and wake up. But the problem with that is that my hair never looks good whenever I do that. If I want to wear it down the next day, I will feel like I'm greasy and I don't like it at all. So I wanted to wear it down. I knew I did today. I always like to wear it down whenever I go to the office, which is funny because I don't wear it down most of the time at home. But I want my office people to think that I've got my life together, I guess, okay? And that I'm not just a complete slob all the time, which you guys know better. But it's funny because I attend meetings through my job where I have to go on video, and I obviously have my hair up most of the days, okay? So they know what a slob I am, but I'm still in denial, I guess. All right, so I did bring some pens. And what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is, I did that base coat, but that's not white enough for a snowball. So we're gonna color him in, and he's gonna be texturized though. That's the only thing I don't like about these Posca markers, is that it leaves a texture of like straight streaks on larger cutouts. I don't like it. It's not smooth at all. Although I wonder if I could detexturize them just a little bit. I don't know, maybe. We're gonna find out. I did go to Target on my way here today. I should have gotten some white paint because I don't have a tiny bottle of white paint, and I wasn't trying to bring a giant bottle with me because I never check a bag whenever I travel for work. I always bring only a carry-on because it takes too long, and I'm not here long enough to require a checked bag. Plus, I can fit all of my clothes, my makeup, everything into a little carry-on. So why would I check one when I can easily just take a carry-on? And so I have to have like travel size stuff of everything. But these little bottles, you can carry them on. And paste jars, if you didn't know. I do sometimes. I didn't bring paste either. So I know better for next time, I guess. But I may have to go by Target again tomorrow and get some white paint, because my other project is going to be something white also. All right. So he has a snowball. So maybe a little bit of texture won't be terrible, but I don't want him to be colored lines, you know? So I'm kind of making it rounded looking, at least, trying to, and then smoothing it. And that's not terrible. I've definitely done worse out in the world. Hey Stephanie, how are you? Yeah, exactly. He's a little dusty. Now he's white, okay? Now he's white. That's fine. I did bring an orange one though, and this is kind of a weird snowball, but he has a round nose. It's not a carrot nose, it's a round nose. And then I brought he's got a little stick arm right here, and he has another stick arm sticking out over here, so we're gonna have to color that one too. Just right here. And that will be covered up, so I'm not worried about it. Now, I want to make sure that I painted high up enough on his hat's going to cover all of this, which I don't think I did. No, I did not. So, let us color higher. Over here, and oh crud, y'all, you let me pick up that teal one. I swear, I'm like, my brain is not braining today. I'm definitely like got blanks. All right. I'm gonna use a little bit of this linen color and blend that, and then we'll come back again with the white. Thank goodness the hat is going to cover up the top part. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea. Trying to do something here, but look, crafts can be a fail and still look cute at the end. And I'm going to prove it. If I do nothing else on this show, that's one of the things you can always count on. All right. There we go. Now, he's colored. He's colored in. He's white-ish, okay? Snow is not clean most of the time. So, I know in the movies they make it look like it is, but a lot of the time whenever you make a snowman, it's like got little sticks and grass and who knows what else in it. At least the snowmen I've made have been like that because it's not very good snow. Maybe if you have better snow, I don't know. All right, so this is layered. We're gonna glue this together first. I have some super glue that I brought with me. I didn't bring a bunch of a big thing of glue because I didn't want to have to travel with it. And I do like to use, whenever I travel, that white glue, I forget what it's called. But the problem with that white glue is that lately, the last couple of times I traveled with it, it exploded in my bag, and I was not trying to have that happen to me again. So that's why I had super glue gel, the gel kind, okay, from Dollar Tree that I order in bulk in my craft room or in my office, and I'm like, oh yeah, let's grab that. We're taking that with us, so that I didn't have to try and worry about that other glue exploding, as much as I like that other glue. So I brought like 3 or 4 of these, although I know I'm not going to need that many of them, but you never know what kind of situation you're going to find yourself in. Especially for me, I'm a craft mess. Okay. There's our little hat. And then the feet have little, so like this one has a flat bottom. That one goes over here. And then this one that's got like a smaller flat bottom goes over here. It does line up with where that little arm is sticking out there. Okay, so that's how you know. All right, and then put that one on there, this one here. And then his other little arm is just gonna go over here, and I'm gonna glue it mostly on the body so that it's not poking off too far. I don't want to break it in transit, okay? And then we'll stick his little nose on, goodness. Like that, and there, clean up a little bit of that glue. And then I'm gonna just trying to find a place for this this little sign. I do want to give him some eyes. And a couple of little dots for buttons. Now, the super glue doesn't dry as fast as, like, obviously as hot glue or stick fast, so just keep that in mind. Like, this is still not dry, so I don't want to move it around a bunch. I want to let it rest. Oh gosh. But here's my little snowball. Isn't he cute? It does come with a stand. Now, I'm not quite prepared to do that stand on my live because his feet aren't dry and I don't want to flip him over with undry feet. So let's work on a little bit of a cheek. Oh, he's pretty cute. And I also brought this distressing ink. Ew, I don't know about that. Oh, here we go. So this one is antique linen, okay? And it looked a little bit scary because it wasn't white, but I'm gonna just put it along. Now this is, I got these in like a 3 or 4 pack on Amazon. It's on my Amazon list. Whenever you comment the keyword, which is snowball, you can get that Amazon list and go grab this little, I think it was a 4 pack of the tiny ones, and you can try the different colors, which is what I wanted to do. I didn't want to commit to the big pack without knowing because I had never used that before, but I just wanted to add a little bit at the top. I don't know if y'all can see it, you know, like I do to make like snow. You know how I do. Isn't he cute? He is ready for winter. Let's see if this is semi-dry yet. Okay, so he's pretty cute. Let's flip him now that maybe he's dry enough. So as far as the little stand, we're gonna use this part first, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue on the back here. Stick that on, and this is gonna go, the open side is gonna go down towards the bottom, and just put that on. And then, I don't know if super glue is going to do it on this one, but we're going to give it a try. And I'll let it just chill for a little while. And then we're going to put it like this, right into that little slot. And then just let it hang out, okay? So it'll be like that. And hot glue is definitely better for this. It will work immediately. But leave that to just hang out for a little while. And my little sign came off, so I'm gonna just let this hang out, and whenever I come back to it, it'll be dry, hopefully. Gosh, I don't know what's going on here, but this is not wanting to hold for some reason. It's like sort of still wet, tacky, but not wanting to do the thing, so I don't know what's up with that, but that little sign back on there. Okay, so there's our little snowball. Let me know what you think. Comment snowball. I know, right? You can make him into a little ornament. How cute would that be? Or even just perch him on one of your one of the tree limbs. Anyways, love you all so much. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate you, and check out that sale on my Etsy, okay? 25% off until Thursday. Love you. Bye.